Send this out to 3 or 4 of your friends right now, because I got some hot. Hey, if you want to have the best year you ever had, I'm not telling you no shit that I done heard. I'm telling you some stuff that I have done. If you want your 2024 to be better than your 2023, you gotta do some of these things. And these things that I'm teaching today will make your life exponentially better. I'm telling you, they will make your life better. This is some stuff that I got out the Bible, y'all. It's straight. Who I'm so hyped by? Hey, I'm gonna let you send it out to 1 or 2 more people. This is some stuff straight out the Bible. If you want to have the best year you ever had, you need to be on this live right now. I know your attention span's short, and I know you got to do this and you got to do that. But guess what? You got to work on becoming the person. You got to work on becoming the person this year. Become the person that you want to be in order to have the stuff that you want to have. I'm talking to people every day. I want to lose this amount of weight. I want to have this financial life. I want to have this type of relationship. But are you being what you want to have? It's so easy to say, I want to be in shape. I want to lose this weight. I want to do this. I want to wear that. I want to live like this. But guess what? Are you being the person that's able to do what it is to have the things that you want to have? It's in the Bible, y'all. Be, do, have. You cannot have what you're not willing to do, and you can't do what you're not willing to be. You have to become. And a lot of people get stuck at the becoming stage because it doesn't happen fast enough. Because with becoming, it takes time, y'all. I got people coming to gym for 2 months and they think that they're going to have a body of somebody else who's been working 5 to 7 months. Some people for 2 to 3 years. You can't have what you're not willing to do. And you can't do what you're not willing to be. So you have to work on becoming that person. Become the person that's able to do the work. So that means eating the way you're supposed to eat. That means working out. You have to work on doing it. It's going to be hard. And it's going to take time. You want to wash clothes, but you want to skip the rinse. You want to skip the rinse cycle. You want to wash your clothes, and you want your clothes to smell good and this and that, but you want to skip the rinse cycle. How you going to skip the rinse cycle? The rinse cycle is part of the becoming process. I want to get in shape, but I don't want to work out. I don't want to be sore. Okay. Go get surgery. That still ain't, that going to go get surgery and not working on becoming a person is like spraying perfume on you and not taking a shower. Ooh! Hey, don't get them, Sanchez. Don't get them. You want to go get surgery without fixing the main problem. The main problem is you not disciplined. And if you're not disciplined enough to have the things that you want to have, you'll never have it. You haven't worked hard enough on becoming the person you need to become. So I said, you know what? For 2024, I'm going to work on becoming. And I don't care how long I have to work on becoming the person that I need to become in order to get the things that I want to have. I don't care how long it takes. For the month of January, I said no sex, no candy, no eating out, no alcohol, no weed. I've been smoking weed for 10 years. 10 years straight. I've been having sex for 20 years. I ain't never went a whole month without sex. What? When the first question people always ask me, they don't say, oh damn, that's pretty good, bro. First thing they say, what's your wife think? My wife thinks what I think. If I'm thinking about becoming a better version of myself, she wants me to become the best version of myself so that I can give that to her. She can't want something for me that I don't want for myself. And the crazy thing about it is, even doing this whole process of me becoming the best version of myself, it's making my wife become the best version of herself. And it's making everybody around me become the best version of themselves. I'm talking to my clients and they like, what you say you're not doing this month? Okay, I need to come up with my list. Because there's some things that you're doing that's keeping you in the same spot that you've been in for the last 2 or 3 years. It's not about what you're doing, it's about what you're not doing. The things, like, let's make this year, let's stop talking about all the stuff that you're going to do this year. Stop talking. Let your actions speak for you this year. 2024, your actions going to talk. Not your voice. Because anybody can say, I want to lose 100 pounds. I talk to people every day. I talked to a lady the other day, said, Sanchez, I just want to lose 100 pounds. First of all, losing 100 pounds ain't just something you just do. That ain't just something you do. You have to become a person that's able to do the work in order to have the results of losing 100 pounds. Losing 100 pounds, not hard if you become the person that's able to do the work in order to have those type of results. But if you're not willing to become that person that's able, like, man, and I'm so hyped, man, I feel so good, I feel so confident because I've been working on my discipline this year. And me working on my discipline has gave me confidence. A lot of people are walking around, even I was walking around, not having as much confidence as I want to have because I wasn't as disciplined as I want to be. The more disciplined you become, the more confidence you have. The people who walk around with confidence because they have discipline. You got to start applying discipline in your life. The reason why you're not at the fitness level you want to be at, the reason why you're not at the financial level you want to be at, it's because you ain't got no discipline. And discipline affects your life in a whole new factor. Some people, oh no, I just can't do that, bro. Like, nah, that's just too hard. But get what? You choose your hard. What is your version of hard? Living in poverty is hard. Saving is hard. They both hard, but which one you gonna pick? Every day you got a choice to either do this or do that. I got people every day asking me, because I talk to so many people every day, so I get so many different perspectives. Hey Sanchez, I need a meal plan. You don't need no goddamn meal plan. For what? For you to look at it? You can go on TikTok, you can go on Instagram, you can go on YouTube, you can go on Google, you can go on any site and get a meal plan. It ain't gonna do no justice if you don't work on becoming a person. You know what to eat and what not to eat. You know what to spend your money on and what not to spend your money on. You know it. You just gotta start doing it. You want somebody to hold your hand. You want somebody to come save you. I'm just trying to lose this weight, Sanchez, and I just need help. No, you need to learn how to be disciplined and put those cookies down, put them crackers down, put that burger down. You know what to do. You don't need no meal plan. You don't even need a trainer. You just need to go in there and put that work in. Make yourself tired. When I go to the gym, I just don't sweat. I know you don't sweat because you don't put in enough work. That's just like putting water on a boiler, putting water in a boiler and saying, it just don't boil. Of course it don't boil. It's not going to boil until it gets to 400 degrees. Come on, like, ooh. Hey, y'all done got me started. I'm just saying. People want results without putting in the work. If you just jumped on this live, you want results that you ain't put in the work for. I know for a fact, when I finish with this 31 days of me being disciplined, I told myself, this will be the most disciplined year I ever have in my life. This will be the most disciplined I will ever be in my life. And I'm only going to get more and more disciplined with myself. What is on your list for the year? I'm talking to people every day, and people telling me, oh, I just don't know about this year. This year I said, you know what, Sanchez, you better lock in. I'm supposed to make $500,000 this year. I said I'm gonna lock in. No weed, no candy, no sex. What else? No sex, no candy, no eating out. Man, lock in, man, stop playing. Man, lock in and stop playing, y'all. Come on, you think the reason why you keep playing is because you think you got a lot of time. You got a lot of time. I lost a little cousin the other day who thought he had a lot of time. He thought he had a lot of time left. He said, yeah, I'm going to have about 25 more years. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to get my life together. Man, you better get your life together right now. Don't wait. Stop waiting. A lot of people who wait, a lot of people who want to get in shape, the longer you wait, the only thing goes up is your weight. Ooh, Sanchez. They said, don't get him, Sanchez. Don't get him. I'm speaking because I'm applying that discipline. I ain't telling you nothing I ain't did. No time like the present. That's my mentor right there. He putting in that work. He making me go harder. You gotta see, that's the thing about it. You don't want to get around nobody else who's gonna push your ass. You want to stay around the same people that you've been around all your life who gonna condone whatever you've been doing, who make your life comfortable. That's the problem with a lot of people. You're so comfortable doing what you've been doing that you will never get the results that you want to get because you're comfortable. Come on, being successful is not a comfortability game. You got to get uncomfortable to be successful. You got to become a new version of yourself. And you're not willing to be a new version of yourself, you will always do what you always did. I want to work on, I'm talking to people every day who come to my gym. I want to work on being more consistent. Consistently doing what? Consistently doing what? Consistently being the same person you've been. Because if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the results you've been getting. Ooh, Sanchez, don't get them. Don't get them. If you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the results you've been getting. Don't worry about being consistent. Don't worry about being consistent. Be persistent. Be persistent. When I say persistent, mean work towards something. Work towards something. When you work towards something, it's a whole different ball game, y'all. It's a whole different ball game when you work towards something. Like you can consistently keep doing the same thing over and over, consistently keep working with the same person, consistently keep doing the same thing you've been doing. But when you start to be persistent, that changes the whole game. And a lot of people gonna click into this live and they're gonna click off this live because the simple fact, it's not what you want to talk about. It's not what you want to talk about. Yeah, you want to go turn up for the new year. Yeah. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2024. Yeah. That shit all cool and dandy. But guess what's due on the next day? Rent. Guess what's after that? Lights. Guess what's after that? That car note. Come on. That insurance. That light bill. All that shit next. What are you doing today to better your tomorrow? That's why personal development is so key to your success. If you want to become successful, you got to work on being more persistent on your constant. Be constantly persistent on your self-development. Personal development is so key to your life. If you do not work on personal development to learn how to make your tomorrow better than your today, every day you have to consistently work on how to become better tomorrow than you were today. Don't compare yourself to nobody else. People love comparing themselves. Comparison is the root of all evil. You comparing yourself to somebody else's fake life. Ooh, Sanchez, don't hurt them. Don't hurt them. You comparing your real life to somebody else's fake life. You looking on Instagram, you seeing how they living, how they driving their cars, and how they doing this and doing that. You don't even know that shit fake. You don't even know that shit fake and they really struggling. Come on. The only person you should be comparing yourself to is who you was yesterday. I'm better than the person I was yesterday. I'm better than the person I was last week. Why? Because I'm applying disciplines in my life that I didn't have yesterday, that I didn't have the day before. You gotta learn to be more disciplined. The reason why you ain't got the amount of money that you want to have because you ain't disciplined. Money love discipline. The reason why you ain't in a relationship that you want to be in because you ain't disciplined. The reason why you ain't in shape how you want to be in shape because you ain't disciplined. It's so easy on Instagram to just go from page to page to page, to scroll up and scroll down and swipe across, all that. It takes no discipline for that. But to say, you know what, this year I ain't doing this. I ain't smoking no weed. I ain't smoking no weed this month. I ain't drinking no alcohol this month. I ain't eating out this month. I ain't having sex this month. I ain't eating no candy this month. That's real discipline. That's real Well, what about your wife? What about my wife? My wife wants what's best for me. What about you? Man, I've been having sex. I've been having sex a long time, 20 plus years. 20 plus years. For me to take a month off of having sex, that's easy. That's easy. A real man, let's talk about real men in here. Like, ooh, don't hurt him, Chad. Don't hurt him. Hey, a lot of people gonna cut their live off. My man might be mad at me. A real man can control his hormones. If you can't control what's down there, you're still a little boy. Ooh, don't hurt him, Chad. Don't hurt him. If you can't control what's down there, you still a little boy. A real man can control his hormones. It's okay. It's okay. When you're so locked in and you so focused, you don't have to worry about that. That handles itself. That handles itself. It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset. You need the right mindset and the right tool set and the right skill set in order to develop the right asset. Ooh, don't hurt him, that shit. Hey, I might have to call this. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. Because a lot of people don't want to hear that shit, man. A lot of people don't want to be disciplined. A lot of people do not like to be disciplined. They just want to do what they want to do. So guess what? When you do what you want to do, you just throw your life up in the air. Guess what? You get whatever come down. Your life is only the output of what you put in. You only gonna get out whatever you put in. If you put a quarter into the machine, You may get a quarterback out. You may not get nothing back. You may get some Skittles out. You only get what you put in. If you don't like what you've been getting out of life, you gotta change the input. I'm telling you, this live is, nobody's gonna watch this live. People gonna come in this live, then they gonna click out, then they gonna go to Shade Room, then they gonna go to the Baller Alert, and they gonna watch all this other stuff. No, let's lock in this year. You wanna have the best year you ever had, you gotta do some stuff you never done before. And the first thing you gotta start working on is becoming the person that you need to become. Ooh, become the person that you need to become in order to do the work that you need to do. You know it's something that you need to do right now, but you keep putting it off. You keep putting it off. Now I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Procrastination ain't nothing. You know what procrastination is? Not doing what you're supposed to do. Not doing what you're supposed to do. Procrastination can be fixed. It's a mindset. It's a mindset. I'm supposed to do this. Stop getting distracted so much. We are in the distracted age. We have been entertained long enough, y'all. Like being all the way 100. You have been entertained long enough. Now it's time to get educated. Because you know what's crazy? The people that are entertaining you are the main people that's getting educated on how to entertain. Hey. The people that are entertaining you are getting educated on how to keep you entertained. They are getting educated on how to entertain you because it's all about attention. What's your biggest asset? What's the biggest asset? Is time. What is time linked to? Time is linked to attention. And everybody is fighting for your attention. Your mom is fighting for your attention. Your dad's fighting for your attention. Your brother's fighting for your attention. Your boyfriend, your husband, the internet. And when the internet got your attention, they put you in a chokehold. Because you can hang up with your mama, but once they got you in that scroll up, it ain't no bottom to Instagram. Ain't no bottom to it. Ain't no bottom to Instagram. Guess what? Ain't no bottom. So that means you can keep scrolling and you can keep scrolling. What are you gonna do this year? Work on becoming the person. Like I'm telling y'all, like I keep repeating what I'm not doing this month, just to kind of give you an idea of how I'm going throughout this year. Think about it. Look, for me to have no sex for this whole month, I haven't went with no sex for a month since I was 12 years old. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. No weed, god damn. And all these folks I be dealing with, all these different emotions, I said no weed for a month. That's real discipline. Then I said no candy. Man, I fell in love with candy at the age of 4, 5 years old. I ain't let it go since. I love candy. I had to have a talk and then on all these things, bro. This is not to be all the way 100. This is not stuff that's real easy to me. This is not easy stuff to do. I almost reneged. Some of y'all on this live and y'all already reneged on y'all New Year's resolutions. But the first day of the year, I already said I wasn't gonna eat out. I end up in Chipotle parking lot. I had to talk to myself. I said, such as, you aren't supposed to be eating out. But then I had another talk with myself. Said, won't nobody know you ate out? But you will know. You know. You know. You will know. And that will mess with your confidence. The reason why you ain't got confidence in yourself is because you don't do what you say you're gonna do when you say you're gonna do it. Ooh, don't kill him. Don't hurt him, Sanchez. Don't hurt him. Don't hurt him. You have to give up to go up. Hey, you better give up something to go up. How can you go up if you got so much baggage on you? That's the key to it. You gotta start taking off layers. Take off one layer, and take off another layer, and take off another layer. God put us on this earth to reproduce and create. The first thing God did was create. He created the heavens and the earth. Ooh, hey, I ain't no preacher, but I know a little something. He created the heaven and the earth. What are you creating? He put us on here to reproduce. What are you reproducing? He gave you, oh my God, if you're watching this live right now, you're a human being. You have the opportunity to do whatever it is that you want to do in life. You have the opportunity to do whatever you want to do in life. But if you ain't doing it, that's solely on you. If you ain't living the life that you want to live, that's on you. What are you going to do today that's going to change your tomorrow? That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. If you want to make 2024 your best year that you ever had, you have to work on becoming the person that you need to become. You know who it is. You know what you got to do and what you don't need to do in order to become that person. And then after you start becoming that person, the hardest part is it takes time to become the person that you want to be. It's going to take time to become the person that you want to be. And then after it takes time to become the person that you want to be, you got to start doing what it is that you need to do in order to have the stuff that you want to have. You want to have all the stuff. Boy, I want a Lamborghini. I want a big house with a boat in the back. I want a flat stomach. I want a six-pack. I want this. I want that. Yeah, you can want it all you want to. But if you don't want to become the person that's able to do it, you won't have none of it. You won't have none of that. I talk to people every day. I want to start my own business. I want to do this. Man, stop talking to me and show me with actions. How you gonna tell me you want to start your own business? You don't even know what your business name gonna be. You ain't even one that got an LLC. You don't nobody even know what you do. You don't need I'm gonna start a business. Do people know about it? Nah, I ain't told nobody about it because I don't want nobody to steal my idea. Steal your idea? I know. They can steal it and do it because you ain't gonna do it. Come on, man. So many people don't do what it is that they say they're gonna do, and that messes with your confidence, y'all. Stop saying you're gonna do whatever it is that you're gonna do and not do it because it messes with your confidence. I'm telling you from personal experience. If you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it, that messes with your confidence. And when it messes with your confidence, it messes with everything else you got going on. I'm just being all the way 100, being all the way transparent. Stop saying you're gonna do stuff and just take action. Next year I'm gonna lose this weight. Next year I'm gonna do, man, do that shit today. Stop playing. Stop playing yourself. Cause guess what? You ain't tricking nobody but you. You know every lie that you told yourself. Don't hurt him, Sanchez. You know every lie that you done told yourself. Stop telling yourself lies and start speaking with your actions. Stop telling yourself lies. Stop believing the lies that people keep telling you about. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna start treating you right and I'm gonna make you my girlfriend, I'm gonna make you my wife, I'm gonna make you my husband, Stop believing the lies. Show me with action. Show me with action. I wanna lose. Sanchez, I wanna come to your gym. No, you don't. You don't wanna come to my gym. Because guess what? You're gonna have to take action on that. I don't wanna hear it. Man, I got too many DMs. I get too many phone calls. As soon as I feel like you playing, like, the thing about me is, I don't take no bullshit. Because I don't dish out bullshit, I don't take no bullshit. If I'm disciplined, I only want disciplined people around me. I only want disciplined people around me. So, when you're around me and I'm being so disciplined, that's gonna mess with you. And I don't want to mess with your insecurities about yourself because you feel some type of way about what it is that I'm saying. Man, come on, man. Come on. Not about what just I'm saying, about what I'm doing. Don't tell me that you've been eating good. I'm asking people every day, what you eat for dinner? What you eat for lunch? You can tell me salads all day. You can tell me I had a salad, I had a smoothie, but guess what? When Monday come and I put your ass on that scale and you ain't lost no weight and you gain weight, that's between you and you. That's between them smoothies, all that, them salads, that shit don't mean nothing. Because the results of the output is based on what you put in. If you don't put nothing in, you ain't getting nothing out. Only OQP, that's my boy. Hey, don't get me started. Hey, don't get me started. That's my boy Les Brown. I only want qualified people around me. That's why I charge people to be around me. If you my friend, I'm still gonna charge you to be around me. I'm gonna charge you because guess what? I only want qualified people around me. If I can't get information from you, if we can't switch out information, I gotta charge you. Come on, if you wanna get in shape, I gotta charge you because guess what? Your heart follows your pocket. Your heart follows your pocket. Believe it or not, your heart follows your pocket. When you spend money on something, you take a little bit better care of it. When it's free, oh shit, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. But when you go spend $20 on a handbag, you'll just throw it anywhere. But when you go spend $1,200, $1,500, $5,000 on a handbag, guess what? You gonna know where that bag at. You ain't gonna put it on the ground. When you buy a Michael Kors bag and you buy a Birkin bag or a Louis Vuitton bag, you gonna treat both of them different. Why? Because your heart follows your pockets. So I gotta make sure that you take the money out your pocket, put it in my hand so I can have your heart, so I can have your energy, so I can have your attention. I want your attention. When you come to my gym, I want your attention. I don't want your attention to be on your phone, or let me text this person back, let me call my grandmama, no, I don't worry about all that. For 1 hour, I need everything that you got. Man, I'm telling y'all, man, this year is going to be the best year ever. This year is going to be the best year that you ever had if you can work on becoming the person that you need to become in order to have the stuff that you want to have. I don't know what it is that you want to have. I don't know who it is on this live. I don't know who it is watching this right now. Get real close. Get real close. Real close. Come on, get close. Guess what? You can have the life that you want to have if you're willing to become the person that you need to become in order to do the work that you want to do in order to have the stuff that you want to have. Be, do, have. Look it up in the Bible. Look it up in the Bible. You have to become the person that's able to do the work in order to have the stuff. And a lot of people get so lost because they don't have enough time to work on becoming the person. You don't have enough time to become the person because you're so distracted. And the people that are distracting you are getting educated on how to distract you. Stop being distracted. Come on, stop being entertained, because guess what? The people that are entertaining you are being educated on how to entertain you. And whatever entertains you, trains you. Man, come on. Sanchez, don't hurt them. I say don't hurt them. Whatever entertains you, trains you. So, guess what? Learn to switch your focus on the stuff that can actually do something for you. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. Starve your distractions and feed your focus. If you got all the things you wanted today, you wouldn't know how to handle it. You wouldn't. I don't even want all the things. Like, I want all the things that I want, but I don't want it just given to me. And that's the problem. Like, even to backdate, when I'm talking to moms and they like, I got a 25-year-old boy that live with me. My son live with me, and I just can't get him out the house. It's because you keep treating him like a boy. You keep giving him everything that he want. You trying to make a man a boy by giving him everything you want. Guess what? If there's no challenge, there's no championship. Ooh, come on. They don't pick two teams in the beginning of the year and say, you know what, these gonna be our two championship teams and they gonna play for a championship. No, guess what? You gotta go through a challenge all year. Come on. And disruption follows intention. Soon as you intend on doing something good, that's when disruption happens. That's when something happens. Soon as you intend on going to an event, soon as you intend on doing what it is that you're supposed to be doing, that's when something bad happens. That's when you catch a flat tire. That's when you catch a flat tire. That's when your stomach starts hurting. Like, disruption follows intention. I remember I was going, 2 years ago, I was going to go buy some cows. Me and my homeboy got some cows down in Alabama. I was supposed to go the next day to go buy some cows. The day before I was supposed to left, I got a stomach virus. Man, I tell you the truth. And I thought about this quote. It said, disruption follows intention. I was intending on going to do something good, and disruption happened. And I said, you know what? Bro, I'm thinking in my head. Because you always have a decision. You always have a choice. You can do this or you can do that. You can do this or you can do that. I was like, man, I'm going to just go next week, bro. I don't think I'm going to make it. And then in my other mind said, boy, you know this come with the game. Disruption follows intention. You intended on going to do something good, and disruption just showed up. Man, I drove all the way down to Alabama. My stomach touching my back. We had to stop every 25 to 45 minutes in order for me to go in there and use the bathroom. When I tell you my stomach, like, you know your stomach hurt when I may be getting a little bit explicit, but when you shooting out that dust, it ain't even together no more. It ain't nothing but dust. Man, my whole inside, it was gone. But I said, you know what? I gotta go make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. Disruption gonna follow intention. And every time you want to do something good, it's gonna be something that comes up. And it's gonna challenge you. It's gonna challenge you. And that's why when people ask me for a meal plan, I'm very hesitant on it. I'm very hesitant on it because you know what to do and what not to do. You know who you need to become in order to get what you want. But you don't want to work on becoming that person because you don't know how long it's going to take in order for you to become that person that's going to have to do what it is that you have to do in order to have the stuff that you want to have. Come on, talk to me. Let's be real. What's on your list? What's going to be different about you this year than last year? That's what I ask people. I'm asking your people in the comment right now. What's going to be different about this year that you didn't do last year? Come on, talk to me in the comments, man. I don't want to feel like I'm talking to myself. I want to help somebody out. I want to help somebody get over something that they already going through and help them get on the other side of it. I want to help somebody get on the other side. Applying discipline in your life. Tell me what you're going to do this year that you didn't do last year. Tell me what you're going to do this year that you didn't do last year. Come on, put something out there. I'm telling y'all right now, I'm starting the year off. I'm starting this year off. January. I'm 4 days in. I feel amazing. I feel confident. And I'm becoming the person I need to become. Because guess what? I applied some disciplines in my life that I never applied in my life before. I didn't say that I was going to do it the whole year. I didn't say I was going to do it for 6 months. I said 1 month. And I take it one day at a time. I said, you know what? No sex. No candy. No weed. I don't love weed. No alcohol. And no eating out. We can all say we love those. More organized, complete my tasks that I start. Yes, indeed. And the way you become more organized is by writing it out. Write it out and grade yourself every day. Write it out and grade yourself every day. I'm supposed to do this, I'm supposed to do that, boom, boom, boom. And don't get distracted. As soon as you feel a distraction come, you got to talk to that distraction and say, hey, mom, I can't come over there because I'm supposed to be doing this. Hang up the phone. And if somebody else is getting mad at you for putting yourself first, guess what? I ain't gonna say the word. I'm gonna just put up the finger. You gotta work on you this year. Putting me first. Oh, that lead me. And you see how all these things lead up to each other. Put me first. Not everyone else. Boundaries. And the crazy thing about this, Melody, when you create boundaries, it's gonna eliminate some people out your life. It's gonna eliminate some people out your life because you build a stronger relationship with the people around you when you learn to say no. Ooh, you gotta wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm gonna tell somebody no today. Somebody gonna ask me for something and I'm gonna say no. I get excited by saying no. Sanchez, no, I can't do that. Hey, can you? No. You gotta learn to build a relationship by saying no. So build those boundaries around yourself so that you can learn to say no. And you can build a better relationship because if you fall out with me because I said no to whatever it is that you want me to do, you wasn't my friend. You don't want what's best for me. You're not in it for my best interest. And that's what happens when a lot of people set boundaries. When I set boundaries around me, some people didn't want to be around me. It eliminated the weak. And the first thing you want to do to become stronger is eliminate the weak. Let's go to this next one. Y'all put it down now. I'm going to help y'all with it. Whatever you're going through. If I have experienced it, I have procrastination. Ooh, hey, I've been procrastinating on being the person that I am today. I was gonna listen. Working on procrastination and discipline is a action that you have to take every day. It's not one of those things that you like, hey, I'm just never gonna procrastinate again. No, procrastination gonna pop up every day. It popped up right before I got on this live. I was procrastinating on doing the live or not doing the live. I was procrastinating. I said, man, bro, you can sit down and you can watch TV for a little bit. You got a little off time. But I said, you know what? That's procrastination. And I said, ain't no procrastinating this year. The only reason why you got time to procrastinate is because you ain't making no actions. Ooh, talk to them. Don't hurt them, Sanchez. Don't hurt them. The only reason why you procrastinate because it's an outcome that you want to happen that hasn't happened yet, and you ain't doing nothing about it. The only reason why you procrastinate is think about it. If you're supposed to be doing something and the outcome of you doing it was greater than the position that you already in, you would do it. Like, okay, people who procrastinate on working out. Let's change it. Let's change it. Let me give you an example because I feel like examples help people out. if you knew that if you started your business, you'll be able to have financial freedom, you would do it. If you believed it. So procrastination has a lot to do with your belief system. If you believe it, you can achieve it. So if you believe that if you started your own business, you will have more freedom, you would do it. But you don't believe that you will have more freedom if you start your business. That's why you're procrastinating about it. Because you don't know if you're going to give everything you got. Ooh, Sanchez, I just don't know if I just want to invest that much money because that's a lot of money they'll spend on a membership. Why? Because your ass ain't going to do the work that is required to get what it is that you want. Whatever it is that you want, there's a person that you have to become, and there's some work that you have to do to have whatever it is that you want to have. Man, y'all put some more goals in the chat, man. Like, I love this shit. Like, I love it. I love it. Hey, come on. What else you got? What else is on your list? There's not one or two things on your list. You have to change. I know everybody's not where they need to be for 2024. I know you're not financially there. I know you're not, your relationship not there where you want. Come on, what else is it that you need to work on this year? And let's be transparent. Me, it was my focus. I get real distracted. I get distracted very easy. And I said, you know what, this year I ain't gonna be distracted. When the distraction come, I gotta talk to that distraction and say, you know what? No, I don't supposed to be doing that. I can't do it. I'm looking forward to telling my distractions no. I'm having a full-blown conversation with my distractions every day. Man, do you know, like, I've been smoking for the last 10 years, and I want to go on this, literally, bro, before I got on this live, I said, bro, shit, what you be doing right now? What you normally be doing? I be firing one up right now. I be firing one up because I want to get this, being distracted from helping the people that I need to help. Thinking about, oh yeah, one day I'm gonna get on live and I'm gonna talk to them people and I'm gonna be all the way transparent with them. I'm gonna help some people. Stop talking. This year, stop talking. I get distracted easily, too easy, nephew. Guess what? You won't get distracted if you focus. You gotta focus in. You gotta focus in and say, you know what? There's something that I want, and I'm gonna stay focused on it. Put your blinders on. Come on, put your blinders on. The people that are distracting you, guess what? They're getting educated on how to keep you goddamn distracted. Once I figured out that the people that love to distract me and entertain me were getting educated on how to keep me entertained and distracted, I said, oh no. Think about Shade Room. Shade Room got you on that shit. They got headlines that they got people that get paid millions of dollars on Shade Room, Hollywood Unlocked, Ball Alert. They got people that get paid millions of dollars to figure out stories that can distract the human mind. Your attention span. Your attention is what everybody wants. Your mama want it, I want it, your girlfriend want it, your boyfriend want it, the internet want it, your grandma want it. Everybody wants your attention. Who you gonna give your attention to? I only give my attention to the things that are gonna make me go to the next level. You gotta start thinking, is this a distraction? Am I getting educated or am I getting entertained? That will keep you from being distracted. Is this entertainment or is this education? If it's entertainment, guess what? Distraction. That's easy. That's an easy one. I get distracted. Is it entertainment or is it education? We have been entertained too long. Let's get educated. I'm like, personal development is so deep to me. I wish you guys could see like all of my journals and how disciplined my mind has been since I became an entrepreneur. Like, y'all know, anybody who's on this live, being an entrepreneur is not easy. It comes with a lot of discipline. People think, oh, I'm gonna become an entrepreneur and I'm gonna wake up at 8 o'clock every morning and I'm gonna just do what I wanna do. Shit, you look like you just be doing what you wanna do. Yeah, but that comes with discipline. Discipline creates freedom. If you want more freedom in your life and you feel like your life is just, you have to apply some discipline. And if you're not willing to apply discipline, you'll never have the freedom that you want. I have applied so much discipline in my life that I have the freedom to be able to take my son to school every day. Not 2 days a week, not one day a week, but I get a chance to take my son to school every day because I applied disciplines in my life to set up the freedom that I have today. What freedom do you want in the future, and what disciplines do you have to put in place right now in order to create that freedom that you want? Everybody's freedom different. Your freedom may not be to take your kids to school every day. Your freedom may be to be able to wake up and do what you want to do every day. But guess what? There is a requirement of a certain type of discipline that you have to put into your life right now by becoming the person. Don't miss this, y'all. People come in and out of this chat. People coming in and out of my live because sometimes it's not what the people want to hear right now. You have to work on becoming the person. The person that you want to be. Are they doing what you're doing on a day-to-day basis? Ask yourself that. The stuff that you want to have, if I keep being the person I've been being, will I get the result that I always wanted? You have to ask yourself that. And the thing about it is, being the person is the easiest part. Once you put your mind to it. When I ask millionaires, because I aspire to be a millionaire. I will be a millionaire. My goal this year, and I want y'all to, in the comments, share one of y'all goals this year. Now maybe I can help y'all reach that goal. One of my goals this year is to make $500,000. My goal this year is to make $500,000. So I said, you know what? It's some stuff that I gotta cut out. Because if I keep being the person I've been being, I'm gonna keep getting the results I've been getting. And I ain't been getting the results of making $500,000 in 1 year. Yeah, I said it to you first. I'm gonna make $500,000 this year. That's about $43,000 a month. About 40. See, that's the thing about it. People be talking about they got goals to do this or goals to do that. And they haven't even broke those goals down to small little pieces. You gotta break it down. You gotta break it down. And then when you don't get what it is that you want in the matter of time that you thought you were gonna get it, you gotta keep fucking working. People don't want to put in the work. Put in the work to get what you want. Guess what? On the other side of work is everything that you want. But you gotta put in the work. I'm telling y'all, this year can be your goddamn year. This year will be your year. People talking about, this year my year. I say, why? I don't know, Sanchez. It just feels different this year. It just feels different this. What the hell? What the hell kind of answer is that? It just feels different this year. That ain't no real answer. I feel different this year. What's new about this year than last year? I don't know, it just feels different. What the hell? It gonna feel real different. I'll slap you in the back of the goddamn head. Come on, man, get your shit together, man. Don't hurt them, Sanchez. Don't hurt them. Man, somebody, man, in the comments, man, put what you trying to do this year. Put your goal in the comment. If you ain't trying to put your goal in the comment, get off the chat. I'm trying to help somebody. I'm trying to help somebody get to the next level. Maybe I can help you overcome whatever it is that you need to overcome. If you need to overcome procrastination, let's put it in the chat. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Put it on the table. Y'all know that song? Put it on the floor. Nigga, put it on the table. Come on, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat what you gonna do this year. If you really gonna do it. A lot of people don't tell people what they gonna do because they don't wanna do it. Because they ain't gonna do it. And you need some friends around you who gonna hold your ass accountable. You need some people around you to hold you accountable. I'm gonna start my business this year. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start my business. What's the name of your business? I don't even know yet. But I'm gonna start one. Man, get out my goddamn face, man. I got other stuff to be doing. Come on, man. What's gonna be different about this year than last year? Because if you go into this year with the crazy thing about it, y'all, Sanchez, don't hurt him. I'm breaking out a whole sweat. The thing about it is, I'm looking at people Instagram story, and I'm talking to these people on a day-to-day basis, and they telling me, I want to stop drinking. I want to stop doing this. I want to stop doing that. And they went into the new year doing what they said they weren't going to do this year. Let me say it one more time. The people who said they weren't going to do whatever it is that they was going to do this year, they went into the new year saying, I ain't going to do it while they was doing it. I'm going to tell you something crazy. Because I feel like I need to get personal on here. I want to be all the way with you, 100 transparent. Most smokers, and I'm a smoker, and when you put that I am in it, that's what you are. But most smokers be smoking saying they gonna quit smoking. That's like an alcoholic drinking saying I'm gonna stop drinking. Come on. What is it that you gonna do this year that you didn't do last year? Like, I'm gonna give y'all my list. And maybe this may help somebody who just joined my chat. I said for this month, I'm gonna be the most disciplined I've ever been in my life. I didn't say the next 6 months, I said for this month. And then I'm gonna work on my disciplines. But for this month, no sex. And that's a big one. I've been doing that 20 plus years. No weed. I've been doing that for 10 plus years. No candy. I've been doing that for 28 years. I've been having candy. No eating out. I've been doing that all my life. And what else I said I want to do? No candy, no eating out, no sex, oh yeah, no drinking. I ain't really no drinker, that's easy. But shit, sex and weed and candy and eating out, boy, what? Y'all pray for me because I almost messed up on day one. On day one, I almost messed up. I did a class. As soon as I left the class, I went to Chipotle. Bro, as soon as I reached on the handle, I said, boy, you know you said you weren't supposed to be eating out this year, right? I said, damn. But then on the other side, on the other shoulder, said, shit, won't nobody know, but you will know. And until you apply the disciplines that you need to apply into your life, you won't have the confidence that it is that you need to have in order to do whatever it is that you want to do. People have confidence. If you have confident problems, if you're not confident enough, it's because you don't do the things that you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do them. And that's why you're not confident. You said you was going to work out this year. You ain't worked out yet. You said you was going to stop doing whatever it is that you said you was going to do this year and you ain't did it yet. You still making up excuses. You still trying to talk yourself into it and say, well, such and such do it and that. No, it's about you. Stop comparing yourself to everybody else. I'm not saying you do what I do, but you need to make a list on what you're not doing, what you're not going to do this year. Because if you keep doing what you've been doing, you're going to keep getting the results you've been getting. This ain't the live that people want to stay on, y'all. People don't want to come on my live and just stay on there. Because guess what? They get distracted. Maybe a text message came through. Maybe they got an alert to their phone. Cut off some of those alerts because everybody's fighting for your attention. I'm fighting for your attention. I'm trying to be as entertaining as I can to keep your attention to help educate you. I'm not here to entertain. I'm here to educate and to help you apply these disciplines in your life so that you can change your life. If you don't like where you are financially, if you don't like where you are health-wise, if you don't like where you are with your relationship, you have to change something. If nothing changes, nothing changes. I'm talking to women every day. Oh, I'm gonna find my husband this year. Why? Cause you said it? I'm gonna find my husband this. How you gonna find your husband when you still a girlfriend? If you haven't developed the skills to become a wife, you will never become a wife. You will always be a girlfriend. Come on, talk to him. Don't hurt him, Sanchez. Don't hurt him. Accountability part. What have you? Yes, accountability. Let's go over that one. I'm glad somebody I salute you, Miss Hunt, for even putting that in the comments. Accountability partners will help. But the best accountability partner you can have is you. You gotta learn to hold yourself accountable. Nobody can hold your hand 24 hours a day and say, hey, don't eat that. Don't do that. Why you go over there? Can't nobody do that but you. We have to, in 2024, we have to hold ourselves accountable. Yes, we can have accountability partners. Yes, that will help. But when the lights go off, it's you and you. When you go look in the mirror, that person who's looking back at you, that's your accountability partner. You gotta hold yourself accountable. And the thing about it is, other people wanna hold other people accountable for stuff, and they don't wanna hold themselves accountable. They wanna go to they wanna hold people to their policies. They wanna say, well, you said in 30 days, if this don't happen, I get my money back. But what about everything that you said that you was gonna do and you ain't do it? do you get your money back? Ooh, we'll talk to him. What happens to you when you don't do what you said you was gonna do? Hold yourself accountable. That's what you gotta do. You gotta hold yourself accountable. I gotta hold myself accountable. Because if I depend on my accountability partner to hold me accountable, that means I can do what I want to do in the dark. That means I can do what I want to do in the dark. And as long as I do what I want to do in the dark, nobody gonna know. But guess who gonna know? And guess who gonna be affected the most? Not my accountability partner, me. So let's get it. Hey, man, come on. Who else got something? Let's go. Come on. Throw me something else out there, man. I want this live to be one of them lives that change your life. Come on. Tell me what you want to work on this year. And if I have any advice on it, because I read a lot, y'all. I literally, 2020, my life changed. I hired a brain coach that taught me how to read and how to remember information, how to remember names, the whole nine. I hired a brain coach. I learned how to read a book in a week. After I learned how to read and I'm telling y'all this just to give y'all a backstory on me. I graduated high school with a 4th grade reading level. When I graduated high school in 2010, I graduated on a 4th grade reading level. My counselor told me, Sanchez, you cannot go to a 4-year to school because you're not smart enough. You're not smart enough to go to a 4-year school. I said, I'm going to show your ass better than I can tell you. That's what I said. I said, I'm going to show you better than I can tell you. I'm like, I didn't even want to go to college at first. 3 days before I graduated high school, I found out I was going to college. Not only did I go to a 4-year school, but I got 2 college degrees. And I make way more than her. So that brings me back to the fact of me graduating on the 4th grade reading level. That didn't stop me. In 2020, I hired a brain coach to figure out how to learn. In school, they teach you what to learn, but nobody teaches you how to learn. Everybody can show you what to learn, math, reading, that's easy. But how to learn, nobody's teaching that in school. So when I learned how to learn, I started reading books, self-development books. The first week, I learned how to read a book. I read 1 book. The second week, I read a book. 3rd week, I read a book. The 4th week, I said, you know what, goddammit? I'm gonna read 200-300-page books in 1 week. I read over 600 pages in 1 week. I graduated school reading on the 4th grade reading level. So don't tell me that you can't do something. It's right here. But if you say you can't do it, you can't do it. You have to work on keeping yourself accountable. Every day you have to work on self-development. Every day I'm working on how to become a better speaker, how to become a better husband, how to become a better dad, how to become a better trainer, how to become a better brother, how to become a better son. Like every day. Why is my marriage so amazing? It's because I'm working on becoming the best version of a husband that I know. Like I'm cleaning the house, I'm washing clothes, I'm folding clothes, I'm washing dishes. I'm cleaning my son. I'm doing everything I can to become the best version of myself. Whatever it is, put it in the comments. I got about 5 more minutes on here, y'all. Like, I've been on here. Hey, if you just now tuning in, I can promise you, go back and go look at this live, and it's going to change your perspective on life. I got to say this is one of my best lives I ever did. Why? Because it's the most confident I ever felt in my life. It's the most confident I've ever felt in my life. So go back and watch this live. What is it, before I get off here, what is it that you want to work on this year? You tell me what you want to work on this year. I'm going to give you my personal advice based on the books and the experiences that I have had in the past. What is it that's going to be different about you this year? I know sometimes when I tell you what's going to be different about me this year, sometimes they help other people. I feel the energy. Yes. That's the thing about, you can't trick nobody with energy. Energy is a feeling. Energy is a feeling. That's not something I can just sell somebody on. And this is it. No. You know if somebody got energy or passion about whatever it is that they're doing. I love this shit. I love coming on here and being able to help people. If you haven't followed my YouTube, this is gonna go up on YouTube also. A better version of it. Like, this is my calling, to be able to help people in relationships, in health, and in wealth. My life is exponentially getting better the more disciplined I become. The more disciplined I become, the more freedom I have in my life. Being able to take my son to school every day is a blessing. To be able to have lunch, I'm about to get ready to go pick my wife up for lunch. To be able to have lunch with my wife every day is a blessing. To be able to see my mom every day is a blessing. Why? Because I applied disciplines that changed my life. What disciplines do you need to apply in your life right now in order to live the life that you want to live? What is it that's going to change about you this year? Put it in the comments. Give me another one. Come on. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's goddamn go. Tell me one of your goals this year. Tell me one of your goals. I've been over my goals. If you just joining in, look like a couple people just joined, I'm going to go over my goals and I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. This is what I'm and the more I say it, the more I believe it. And I believe that I can achieve it. This on day 4. I still got some more days. No weed. That's a big one, y'all. I keep saying it and I'm like, damn. I wanted to roll up today. That was crazy. No weed, no alcohol. Alcohol's easy. No sex. I've been having sex since 12 years old. That's a big one. I'm 32 years old. That's 30 years almost. 20 years almost. No eating out. And no candy. When I discovered that candy has sugar in it, my life changed. My life changed because candy is so goddamn good. Stop being comfortable and get out while I'm still available. Yes. Stop. Look, being successful is not a comfortability thing. You're not going to be successful being comfortable. Get uncomfortable. The life that you want to live is on the other side of you being uncomfortable. The life that you live in, being too comfortable, we're not, the crazy thing about it, when God designed humans, He designed us not to be comfortable. He designed us to stay persistently working on becoming the best version of ourselves. And becoming the best version of ourselves does not include you staying in one spot. If you're not constantly working on becoming uncomfortable, you're not growing. Get comfortable. You can be comfortable, right? But be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Getting on this live is uncomfortable. But I'm comfortable with it. Because it's me. I'm all the way me. Whether you like it or love it. I'm me. And that ain't gonna change. But stop being comfortable with the lifestyle that you're already living. You are the determining factor. You determine the input and your life determines the output. What you don't put in, you can't get out. It's just like a bank account. If you don't put no money in the bank account, you can't withdraw no money. Simple as that. You can't withdraw where you didn't deposit. Ooh. You can't reap where you didn't plant. Man, I just want to first off and foremost give myself a round of applause because I've been on this live for almost an hour, y'all. I've been on this live almost an hour and I have gave y'all nothing but high quality information that's gonna change your 2024. So if you just now tuning in, boy, you missed a good one. You missed one of the ages. I have to say that this has been my best live I have ever did in my life. Why is it my best live that I ever did in my life? It was because I feel the most confident I ever felt in my life. Why do I feel the most confident I ever felt in my life? Because I'm being the most disciplined I ever been in my life. So if you're out there and you're having problems with being comfortable, with being not confident enough, it's because you're not applying disciplines. It's because you know every lie that you done told. You the only person, you and God, know every lie that you done told yourself. Everything that you said you was going to do and you ain't do it, you know. Only you know. That's why accountability partners are cool, but they don't know every lie that you done told yourself. Stop telling yourself lies. Like whatever it is that you want to do in life, you can do it. If you want a better relationship, if you want to have more money, you want to be in better shape, you have to work on becoming that person. You have to work on, you say you want to become a wife this year. You have to become a wife before you be a wife. You can't have a marriage without becoming a husband, without becoming a wife. Before I got married, I had to become a husband. I had to be husband material. If you're still boyfriend, girlfriend material, you will never become a wife material or a husband material. And we can have a whole, man, I can go on and on about just relationships, like the 5 different stages of love. And most people get stuck in stage 3 where they like, are we roommates or what we doing? Man, I ain't even gonna go there. But man, I just wanna say thank y'all again so much for tuning into this live. Some of y'all stay here the whole time. I have people in and out of this live. This live will be on my page. Like, just listen to this live when you're driving in your car, man. If you wanna have the best year you ever had, I gave out a lot of gems on this live. Like, it's gonna be on YouTube. Also, I'll put the link in my I'll put the link in whatever it is. But if you want to have the best year that you ever had, you have to work on becoming the person that you need to become in order to have the stuff that you want to have. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck in the beginning stage. The beginning stages of being the person. You have to be the person that can do the work in order to have the stuff. Because I'm going to tell you this one thing. If you have the stuff without becoming the person that's able to do the work, it will quickly disappear. It will quickly disappear. If you have what it is that you want before you become the person that it is to be able to have it, or become the person that's able to do the work, it will disappear and it will make a huge effect on your life. Think about a 12-year-old. He want to have a Lamborghini. He want to have this car, have this, have that, or want to be grown. You want to have the car. If I gave a 12-year-old a Lamborghini without them being responsible enough to do the work in order to have one, they will damage their whole life. They'll kill themselves. Like some of the things that you want in your life right now that you don't have is because you haven't became the person that's able to have that, because you haven't put in the work on becoming the person. It's hard work, y'all, and it is a challenge. It is a challenge, and if you want to change, you either have to change your perspective or you have to change your actions. And the thing about change is hard. And it's hard because a lot of people want to change their actions without changing their perspective. And if you change your actions without changing your perspective, the things that you're doing aren't going to make sense. If you say, I want to get in shape, and you start doing the action without changing your perspective, the things that you're eating, the workouts that you're doing, they're not going to make sense. It's not going to be happening fast enough for you. And you're going to quit. You're going to give up right before there's change. But if you change your perspective, when you change your perspective, it's going to change your actions. Now you're going to know why you're doing whatever it is that you want to do. So, first and foremost, change your perspective on why you see what you see and how you see what you see. There's different windows that you can see from this different perspective. So, tune in, man. Like, whenever I go live, man, I'm giving you quality goddamn information. Like, I'm telling you, this has been the best live. That's why I don't even want to get off. I'm just trying to hang on to this moment. Let me cut my YouTube off. But I'm just trying